So how's it going, guys? My name is Yanis Strokos and I'm the owner and founder of the MT-07 UK Owners Club, and today we are having a little trip to Yamaha UK to pick up the 2018 bike. And yeah, so enjoy this journey, and I shall catch you when I get to Yamaha. Right, so here we are, guys. We're at Yamaha now, so let's go inside, check it out, and pick up the bike. Right, so here she is, guys. 2018 MT-07 in night fluoro. Now, I'd show you the footage of me leaving Yamaha, but the area where the bike was and where I left from, I couldn't actually film there, so sorry about that. But we are here, we're ready to go on it, and I've literally done about a mile, so there is literally no first impressions as of yet of what I think about it. So this is literally going to be full proper feel of what the bike is like. Probably should stop for petrol as well. Now right off the bat, what I can notice is these handlebars, they're not as rubber mounted as they were before. They're a lot stiffer than the old model, and that is a very, very good thing. A very good thing, because it used to drive me absolutely insane. And I think, oh, there we go, GPS is talking to me. Right. Now I do need to stop for petrol really, but you know what, I'm just going to ride it a little bit, talk to you guys of what I think, and yeah. So right off the bat, it's so much stiffer. It is noticeably different, even at slow speeds. The rear feels very similar to riding an MT-07 with a K-Tech set. Right. Anyways, so I was saying, the rear feels like they've actually put a half decent shock on there now. It feels very similar to my Razor R Lite that I have on my bike. Well, I don't anymore because I took it off. And the front is just so much better. I mean, like, I'm a fat guy. I'm relatively fat and heavy, and it just feels so much more stable. The whole combination, it just makes it feel a lot more nimble and chuckable. And now the MT-07 was nimble and chuckable to begin with. It just feels so much better now. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of Yamaha UK, and it's really nice of them actually to lend me this bike for a test, and to let us in and have a little look around of the facilities and whatnot, because not every day that a major manufacturer recognizes someone like us, especially an owners club, which is what we are. So it's nice. So cheers Yamaha, really. Fucking hate these petrol stations that are like this. Back on the road we go. And now that I've got a full tank, yeah, I was saying, now that I've got a full tank, the bike feels different. So a lot of ambulances. Right, so, well, I mean, now that we're on the motorway, we've done a few miles now, and tell you what, it does feel different but similar at the same time. I don't really know how to describe it just yet. It's definitely an improvement, especially on the handling side, and you would have thought that you couldn't improve that anymore, because it was such a great handling bike to begin with. Yeah, I was let down on suspension, especially when you started pushing it, but it's really good now. It really is, and I'm really impressed that they've managed to improve on it. So I thought I'd stop for, you know, a little rest break and a coffee, and come out to the bike and a bird shit on it. Cheers. Cheers, bird. I really appreciate your poo. Not. Anyways, while I'm faffing away, because, you know, I like a good faff. It does feel a lot different, this bike, but different in a good way. But then again, these are only my first impressions, so a more in-depth video is to come. There's a few things that I do not like about this bike already, and I've only ridden it for a few miles. I say about 50-60 miles, but two things. One is the stock tires that this comes on, which are the BT23s, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't like them before because they came on my MT-07 before, and I don't like them now. But it's a taste thing. Not only is it a taste thing, some people might like them, some people might not like them. I personally do not like them. I'd much prefer something like Pirelli Rosso 3s or M7RRs on this. Those are the tires that I would go for, but that's because that's the tires I have. The second thing is the seat is redesigned. You're sat in a different position, but the thing is, the seat's so much harder now. It feels like there's no padding at all, and having ridden 60 miles on it already, my butt cheeks are feeling it, and I'm not a fanny when it comes to covering long distances. I can quite easily do 300-400 miles in a day without feeling it too badly on my MT-07, but having covered about 60 miles on this already, and I've got another 40 to go, my butt cheeks are feeling it, and yeah, I don't know how other people would fare. Again, that's probably down to anatomy. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up right now. But yeah, those are the two things at the moment that I do not like, is the stock tires, but then again, I was never going to like them because I already hated the VT23s, and the seat, I do not find it very comfortable at all. I will check in with you guys in a little bit when I actually get off the motorway and get to take it on some A roads, and that way I can actually tell you a bit more of what the bike feels like in terms of in corners and whatnot. So I'm going to check in with you when I'm not on the motorway. Yeah, so I was saying, we are now off the motorway, but I just realised that the traffic is absolutely abysmal, and that it is probably the worst time ever to hit any sort of road, and we're still about 12 miles out. from home. But I will do my best. Oh, this road brings back memories. Oh. Especially this place here. I spent about 6 hours waiting here because someone's bike broke down. Yeah, you know who you are. And it was absolutely freezing. Cheers. Tell you what, you know, I was complaining about the comfort of the seat earlier, and yeah, I'm definitely right in that. It is not as comfortable as it used to be. I don't know, it could just be the shape of my butt. Some people might suit it a bit better than me, but for me it just does not work. I'm ever so slightly sore after covering about just shy of 100 miles now. So I should probably talk about the kit that I'm wearing, because I know that some of you will say, oh, you're not wearing motorcycle gear. I actually am. Everything that I'm wearing is full C approved. I'm wearing a Nox Logan outer jacket with a Nox armored shirt underneath, and a Nox cold killer as well, just to keep me warm. Bundled with a pair of Nox Buxton jeans, sorry, and some Dainese Air trainers, as well as covert gloves from Nox as well. I think you can see a pattern emerging here that all of my clothing is from Nox. And as you saw in the video earlier today, I went on the train. I had the armored shirt and the armor for the jeans in my backpack. When I got to Yamaha, I put the armored shirt on, put the knees in, and I was ready to go. Even the guys at Yamaha went, oh, where's your bike kit? And I was like, well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the clever bit. The jacket has these zips that expand. I don't know if you can see them there. So because when you put the armored shirt on, so it allows a bit more room for fitment. Which way am I gonna go? Let's go the scenic route. So now that I'm actually riding it properly, I can tell you it feels so much more stable. The mid-corner going onto the power, the back doesn't squat as it used to do with the old shock on the rear. It just feels so much more stable and planted. I mean, in a way, it takes away some of that fun aspect of the bike. You can definitely push this a little bit further with this suspension. You just gotta love the power delivery of this engine. Overtaking is just so easy. I didn't even have to downshift, and I was at quite low revs, and it just picks up so nicely. And I'm so glad that they haven't messed with the engine or anything of that sort, because it was such a peach already. And yeah, it just delivers. And now coupled with this new suspension, the bike feels really good. Obviously this is just these are just my first impressions at the moment. So only time will tell. Yeah, so I've got this bike for a few weeks, so we will give it a proper test. Not just, you know, riding it back on the motorway and then a little bit of A roads. We'll give it a proper once over of what it is like to ride. so wish it wasn't cold. Yeah, it just feels so nice and stable on the power with that suspension. Ruined it. And it's wet here, and I do not like these tires. Ooh, that's a bit slippy. Yeah, you know what? My verdict is that it is so much better. Is it worth an upgrade if you already own an MT-07? No, it's not. However, if you're out for a great fun bike that's also A2 accessible, then this is your bike. Now, am I slightly biased towards the MT-07? Yeah, probably am, because, you know, I do run the owners club. However, I still think that it is your best bang for buck that you can get on two wheels. So guys, cheers for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down twice. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for any future videos that we do on the 2018 MT-07. And cheers for watching. So just check out this video here, and then check out this video here as well. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.